What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles, welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me, as always, his little brother, Jace, Bro Shot. How are we doing tonight?
I'm doing well, brother. It's a fine middle hump day. We don't actually say hump day anymore, which is weird. But yeah, going good. Red Sox some movie figure. Well, I guess not figures. That's tomorrow's show.
Yeah, it always bleeds over, so we'll see what happens. Let's say what's up to everybody hanging with us here in the chat. What up, Snake Eyes? How are you, partner? David Thanos is here. Ayo. King Collector, royalties here as well.
Nice.
The king is in the building. What's up, y'all? What is up? All right, so where should we get started with all the stuff here? Let's start with this. So Robert Redford died, and it was so interesting to me seeing all the tributes and everyone having all these great things to say about him. And what was wild to me is I was like, oh yeah, he was in that movie too, and that one, yeah, and that one. But to me, one of his last roles is my absolute favorite one, because Pierce is one of my absolute favorite MCU films, in The Winter Soldier, and he was great in it. And it wasn't like oh, look at them throwing a bone to an old retired washed up actor just for fun. It was like, nah, he was so vital, so excellent in that movie. I'm still like, yo, Hasbro, Hot Toys, where is my Hot Toys Pierce figure? Need him ASAP. So what was it for you like when you were hearing all this stuff? Were you like me?
I think one of the first movies I remember him in was The Natural. I think Robert Redford is one of those dudes who's definitely have a great impact on cinema, because there's probably half of Hollywood can attributed their money doing a whole lot better because of Sundance. And if you didn't have that buzz from Sundance, half of those movies, those Oscar nominated movies don't get made if they don't have the Sundance platform. So definitely a big loss to be filled. But back to your original, your last statement, Adam Pearce was awesome. Gloria, I wish you had not. Just so sad. I mean, I'm glad he got back for they had him back for Endgame too.
Yeah.
So he's big loss for movie community. I'm sure we probably missed some good movies from him too.
Probably. What's up, Michael Solis?
What's up?
Representing Shield in that avatar. See you. David Thanos has a very important question. So we're gonna talk about that Sydney Sweeney Walk at the Emmys for 2 hours. What are you talking about?
You've never seen anything, have you?
I have no knowledge of
it. I mean, the weird thing is that's used to not be. I mean, she's an anomaly now, but that didn't used to be. It very much Hollywood decided to cast a certain body type and it run on that for a very long time. And every time somebody else breaks out of that mold, it's duh. Are you not seeing everybody? Like, come on. Like at least half your audience is men. Throw us a bone. No.
She just needed red hair to pull out the full on Jessica Rabbit with that outfit.
Oh yeah. I'm still thinking there's a role for her that literally is just literally printing money. I mean, I think Jessica Rabbit, but you're not gonna make Roger Rabbit ever. I mean, that was 90s. They just hearing the jokes and all the innuendo would make their head explode.
Absolutely. And not like a cartoon. What up, Mark A? How's it going, everyone? Has it been a week already? I guess so. It does seem like it was fast.
Yeah.
Mark A. Jalen Parks. What up, foes? What's up, Jalen? King Letter says, yeah, Natural's the first movie I remember him in.
Yeah.
Lawson Wallace is here. What's up, everyone?
What's going on?
What up, Lawson? So there's that. And we've been talking about Superman's box office run for a minute since it came out. We're like, oh, I hope this movie does well because it was good, and I want to see a good movie get rewarded with a good box office, and it's done, and it's so far done now that well, let me tell you what it.
What was the final total?
We do this really quick. All right, so it wrapped its theatrical run with 615 million worldwide. Domestically, 353. Maybe your question is where that stands this year with the releases for 2025?
Oh, that's a good question to ask.
For 2025. Yes, the year 2025. I just want the year. Okay. All right, so 2025. Right now, highest grossing film is a Minecraft movie. First time we've gotten a Minecraft film, 424 million. Lilo and Stitch, 420. Well, let me see. I have to do this now. Minecraft movie was 423, 949. Lilo and Stitch was 423, 726. So very tight. If Disney decides, hey, let's re-release Lilo and Stitch real fast come Thanksgiving and Christmas, they could be the number one film.
Yeah. If you're in box office, I mean, you're an exec, so come on. Just give me just a week. I just need a week. We will get that last little bit of money. We will be the number one. I need that for my bonus.
Right.
It's going in.
So Superman's number 3 with its total 354. Jurassic World Rebirth, which is now out on 4K and Blu-ray, is 339. Sinners still holding strong at number 5 with 278. Fantastic Four First Steps is 273. How to Train Your Dragon was 262. Captain America Brave New World 201.
Yeah, but that movie's a failure. Well, no. That movie's a failure. What are you talking about? It's in the top 5 movies, highest grossing movies this year. It was a complete flop. I mean, Bob Iger said it was the worst idea they had this year.
It was number 8. So not top 5, but yes. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, 197. And Thunderbolts, the one that was so great and amazing, is 190 million. Let's see. Is there anything else that kind of stands out of note past that? Not really. So not bad. And I guess that was good enough for Warner Brothers because they were like, cool, now we're going to put it on HBO Max on Friday. So there's a lot of figure stuff going up for pre-order in the next few days. So I think a lot of us are going to be like, let's sit back and relax and watch Superman on HBO Max. And that is crazy. It's not even October yet. This window from theaters to streaming to your streaming platform is wild.
Okay. Beside the Jordan Peele movie, I'm trying to figure out what, I mean, again, other than we need to get these people to movies as soon as possible.
What up, Aquabae?
That movie should, I mean, you can still be making money on that movie, Fantastic Four, all of these. I mean, there's nothing big out now that says, hey, we need to clear these out as soon as humanly possible. They should have a 6-month run, especially when there's nothing major coming up. I mean, what was it? Weapon was the last big one that came out.
Weapons is number 12. It's behind F1, the movie. Final Destination Bloodlines is 10 million shy of Weapons. That was 138 million.
But none of those movies that have been released in a while are IMAX drivers. If IMAX movie, it's probably a re-release of something, but there's nothing that requires these massive big screens when it's like, hey, we paid all this money for Superman and Fantastic Four. We can just play the daggone movie. I don't get this.
Well, we're not 4, but now we're 3. So let's give a warm round of applause and welcome to our man who's about to celebrate his birthday later on this week as well. What up, Chief?
Gentlemen, how you doing? Chat, what's good?
Cool, and that is a smooth hat, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Is that Giant Blue?
Yeah, you know how it go, man.
What's
going on? Everybody good? Everybody up there in spirits?
I would have been a lot better if the Cowboys kicker didn't hit an 82-yard field goal. But
we're looking into that. We think he is bionic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm with you.
Hey, man.
There were some contract negotiations. We were trying to work through. It's got a hold out every season.
It gets rough out here sometimes, man.
Dealing with these agents,
bro. You don't want to be me for these last few weeks, man. It was one problem after another, man. Had a big fire hose, and I was squirting all that out. Batman. So what up, everybody? What's up, King Collector, Jamelin? What's going on, fellas? It's good to be back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Thanos. It's good to be back, man.
Blake Tarpley called it. Yo, movie files, bam. What's up, Jeff? Jason, probably Chief.
Yeah, I'm back, Blizzy. I'm back. You know what I mean?
David Thanos, one of my favorite movies of Redford was Spy Game. That's another good one. What about Indecent Proposal? Yeah, Spy Game was another good one. Michael, so is your birthday today? And if so, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Jace, all movies are failures when it comes to the studio paying out talent. Hashtag the encounters get theirs.
You're right. Okay.
Shout out to Chief there.
The garbage. There's
King
definitely garbage.
I'm surprised Thunderbolts made the list. That movie was a waste. I hate what they did to Red Guardians.
Now, I asked this. Do most, I'm not going to count myself as one. Do most comic book fans hate when a serious character is changed to a comedic character? I mean, Executioner, I remember it was kind of, you guys had Carl Urban. You didn't have to take him this route. You could have made him a very serious guy, but you guys took him this route. Is it just me that kind of has issue, or is that kind of the general audience can't stand it?
I think Thor Ragnarok hit at a time where Thor's third movie needed to be different than the other two, because people like you say The Dark World, one of their least favorite movies, right there hanging with Iron Man 3 until Phase 4 entered the chat. So I think they went with, hey, let's do something way out there. Let's get Taika to switch it up. And I feel like just for the timing, when they put it out, Ragnarok is a fun, entertaining Thor movie. But I also think, looking back at it, what happens in the movie is like, boy, this is weird. Why are we supposed to laugh when all those Asgardians get killed off? And it's just, that is what happened with the movie. And the Russo brothers, McFeely, and what's the other one? Shoot, and we're blanking on their screenwriter, Infinity War and Endgame. But they were able to take all this stuff and make it serious. But they had to do that. I don't like it necessarily. I think with Red Guardian, I think I don't know about the political climate in trying to do this, but I think a hard-nosed Red Guardian who was no nonsense could have been really fun, like with some ties to Black Widow, not necessarily being her daddy. I thought that could have been really cool in the way they did it. I mean, it's just like, oh, I was a big superhero, in Russia. It's just like, he's funny, but I just like sometimes they change a character up and it works, even though that's not the way I would have preferred to have seen them on the big screen. Chief, what about you?
I never saw this new one with Red Guardian and all of them. So I did.
Did you see Black Widow?
You said what?
Did you see Black Widow?
Yeah, that was, I don't even know. I feel like that was some years ago. And you
whole pandemic ago.
My Disney Plus right now is Disney minus. I haven't gotten to look at it at all. So yeah, so that's what's going on right now, man. I haven't seen it, but if you guys say so, save the shepherd, so save the flock, man. So if you feel like it is a problem, then I'm just gonna go right along with you.
No, you're not getting at us because you're too much of a comic book nerd that you say you aren't.
Let me go.
Okay. All right. So I go with did you like the Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Paul Giamatti?
Yeah.
No. No. I don't even know what that was. And I don't even know why they did him like that. Like, why didn't you just do the Rhino?
Mm-hmm.
It's this fake mechanic. And then the Rhino wasn't, like, he's not no weakling. You know what I mean? He killed rhinos. That's what he used to do. And then you got Paul, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, Paul's a hell of an actor, but not for that, man. Not no weak rhino, fake costume, easily defeated. I mean, the rhino could lift like 50 tons, 75 tons. He was super strong.
He's fought the Hulk and things, so it's kind of like,
yeah, that's what I'm
really
saying.
should be right up in there. Yeah,
he was super strong. The rhino suit was fused to him. And then you get this weak mecha rhino. You know what I mean? Remember Mecha Godzilla?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, stupidness. I don't know why they did it like that, man. I was just like, oh, even when they did it, oh, I shall get you. I was like, oh, this shit is bad. Out of all the ways they could have went and made the rhino just sweet.
What about Mr. Freeze?
From Batman, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, come on, man. That's just that. Those things were kind of I think they were meant to be humorous.
Okay.
I can't take those movies serious.
Batman had the Joker was humorous, but he was a psycho. It was you knew he was crazy. It was not. I mean, they had laughs, but he's a psycho. Penguin, as I just watched I'm going to do the tie-in now.
Nice.
Just watch the Louse Figure File review of all the Batman Returns figures. Woo, that's a scary not pre-order for me. But I don't. It was one of those. They decided to make them more and more campier, which didn't need to happen. It was you could very well do a very serious doctor. I mean Two-Face. There should have been nothing campy about Two-Face. Riddler should have been a really good villain for him. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That movie was slapstick. It was supposed to be. I never took that movie serious. It was supposed to be comedy to me. I mean, you know what I mean.
But you had Tommy Lee Jones. What in the casting made you think? You know what? We want to see Tommy Lee Jones comedy chops. I think this is a great casting.
It was stupid. The movie was stupid. Everybody freeze! Everybody freeze! It was.
Hey, I don't want to play Bane. It's about a steroid bodybuilder. I don't want to play Bane. Okay, all right. Okay.
What about Nick Bane?
Okay, fine.
It was lousy. I think sometimes the characters, the costumes, take the seriousness out of the movie. And I'll give a perfect example of G.I. Joe. And when they put lips on my man. And once I saw the lips on old boy,
Snake Eyes.
The movie was done. At that point, the lips on Snake Eyes ended the movie for me right there. I said, I can't take nothing serious no more. You know what I mean? He was just, and I was done. I was like, yo, Snake Eyes got lips. I'm done. And I could not take anything serious after that point. And I remember just sitting in the movie and I was just like, oh, I said, I'm just going to laugh now. And I just giggled because I was like, yo, nothing serious. Nothing can be serious. You know what I mean? They might as well have put a boa around them and some sparkly pink boots and had them go out and fight. And I'd have been like, it wouldn't have been any more comical than it was.
Pink sparkly boots.
Okay. I'm always Alicia Silverstone from Clueless should have worked as Batgirl. There is no. I mean, she is a good enough actress. You could have. Hey, she's not all comedy, but she would have been really good teenager thrust into a bad situation. But because we had, again, I'm trying to remember Chris Evans, who's basically looks like
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell, who basically looks 5 years younger, 2 years younger than Val Kilmer, and then George Clooney. Hey, I'm not taking you in, dude. You're a grown ass man. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of my house. Now, I mean, it put them kind of in a bind. It's like, well, now we're gonna have a older Batgirl too, which makes no sense at all. Versus, she's going to be Alfred's niece instead of Jim Gordon's daughter, because we need to show it. It was casting.
I forgot about that.
Huh?
I forgot about that. I think we should do a Batman and Robin watch along.
Jeff, you almost got me to use a word I'm not allowed to use.
Oh man,
I feel like that'd be the only way I would enjoy watching that movie.
Oh, man.
Just boom, swing, bada, swing, Negan style on that movie.
I can't watch
I thought her casting made sense. She was popular at that point. I mean, was there another blonde in Hollywood at that point?
There's always a blonde in Hollywood.
She should have been red, right?
Oh, well, you know, why let that stop us?
Okay.
Mark Gale was low key hoping for the Rhino to come back in the Craven movie, but they misfired that opportunity also. Think later. I think that movie was campy, kind of like the Batman TV show with Adam West.
Yeah,
that was good.
I mean, but it was still silly. I mean, I remember Batman the movie, even when I was a child, when he had the round circular bomb and he ran around for like 3 minutes trying to find a place to throw it, and finally he shot it off, and the mechanical shark ate it. Yeah. So you know, I mean, even as a child, I was like,
Were you as a child like that with that movie?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know, you know, because Batman running around with a bomb for like 3 minutes on screen. Every time he went to throw it somewhere, it'd be some old ladies or something, and you just kind of like, all right, I get the bit. Like, even as, you know what I mean? Even as a youngin', you was like, this went on a little too long.
I was not like that. I thought it was funny because we didn't have a serious Batman at that point. When we were growing up, he was Batman in the TV show, Batman in Super Friends, Batman, you know, kind of jokey, Batman in Scooby-Doo. So that lined up with everything we had shown, or they had shown from Batman, everything else. It wasn't until Dark Knight Returns where it was like, oh, we got to make Batman super dark. And
no, man, it was the Batman is the first time we actually saw a less humor Batman. I mean, you list you did a laundry list of Batman was not this brooding character. He had tragedy, but it was not the focus of his life. You know, he's all dark and moody, emo. It was after Batman, Michael Keaton. You're like, oh, okay, I guess we're gonna take it this way.
I remember Batman dancing, doing the bat dance.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, because I didn't know any different, and I wasn't reading comic books at that point, and same with Spider-Man. And if I watch that show now, and this is different because I appreciate the Batman shows for what they are, and all the different villains they brought in. But Spider-Man not talking, being a ninja, I didn't like that at all. And because he wasn't like that in the other cartoons. In the cartoons, he talked all the time. And so, you know, I grew up reading more Batman stuff. So when the movie with Michael Keaton came out in '89, I was like, oh, okay, this is Batman. But yeah, that old school stuff, still love it for Batman.
Oh, I mean, you love it, but you know, it's still, you know, it's still a comedy to it.
Bam! Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pow.
I just wasn't as mature as a kid as you were, Chief. I think that's.
Well, I'm talking about one point. I mean, I watched the show religiously. I wasn't like, oh, I hate the show. I'm just saying after a while, it was like Batman the movie.
Yeah, we know the one where all the bad guys come together. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So I mean, it was just one of those things where I was like, So that's me though. I'm gonna analyze it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. What up, Rick Cage? How you doing?
Cage.
Lawson says, I feel like Hollywood doesn't get comic book characters. They see them as problematic and take a scotch tape approach to fixing what they perceive as broken.
Hollywood doesn't get anything. They're just a bunch of boobs with a lot
We
more
already
money
missed
than
our
we
Sydney
have.
Sweeney segment. Oh, sorry. Talking about something totally different. Oops. Sorry.
I think the problem, I mean, I'm agreeing with Lawson, is when you're trying to pitch these movies, it's, I have to make this simple enough that somebody who's not invested in this property would get it and give me a whole lot of money to make it. And some of the intricacies of these characters is way too complicated and just, okay, we got to dumb this down. We got Daredevil. He's blind, but he can fight people. He's a lawyer, but also he has his girlfriend that he can play on
seesaw.
Make him up.
In the rain.
Yeah.
Wants to go outside. I think comic book movies have made enough money that Marvel Studios and Warner Brothers should just go, whatever, do the character how the audience would want to see it, or the people who are interested in a Booster Gold movie. Do it that way. Don't do it for Joaquin, Sarah, who don't know Booster Gold from anybody else. But if people say it's fun, go see it, because that's what we see happen all the time with these good comic book movies. It's not just the comic book fans. They go opening weekend. The movie gets good word of mouth. More people go to see it. It's just not a complicated formula. But yeah.
I mean, think about it. Is they were trying to almost say, Superman's going to be a flop. It was, it went down 50%. Yeah, but that 50% didn't maintain that it was eventually that 50% was a good steady profit every week. And I think they do need to, hopefully they have figured out. Just, hey, let them do, as long as there's not a 5-hour long epic movie, you're good. Hell, if Batman Dawn of Justice had been the full version that we saw, I don't know if that universe would have died. But by them cutting out Clark Kent's and Bruce Wayne's subplot, completely screwed the universe, I think.
Well, they have the Bruce Wayne. It was everybody else. The Lois, the Clark Kent.
Superman still playing
in theaters? Let me see, because that would be kind of interesting if somewhere out there.
I know it's on. Which one called already? Prime.
That Prime is it's so funny. Hey, you can pay for it, and it's on Apple TV. What are you talking about? Then you all don't have it.
Is it on Apple TV?
It's on HBO Max on Friday.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, Superman, you can still go to theaters right this moment to go see it. Now let me see. That was today. Let's see about Friday. That's when it would start to go out of more. Well, not that there's a whole lot more, but yeah.
Oh wow.
It's at the Dine-In Cinemas Tyson at the Borough. Sounds expensive. So it's a few places that are still showing it. So you could still get that theatrical experience. Mm-hmm. Lawson said, you guys are mentioning watching Batman and Robin after what a difficult few weeks Chief has had. You guys are cruel.
Listen, let me tell you something, man.
Hey, Lawson, I would never do that to you.
Nobody cares less than the people around you.
Wow.
Okay. You would laugh at that movie. Because, again, you have no expectations of this movie being good. When you were in your 20s, you saw this movie, you thought it might not suck. Now, you would be going in no rose-colored glasses. You know exactly what you're in for. And just as, what was the movie we just knew we were going to light its tail up? Well, basically any Tyler Perry movie. We knew, hey, I know what I'm in for. Let's go. I think we would. Sadly, I think we would probably all enjoy that movie.
Blaze, man, yeah, Blaze, it's all taken care of, man. We back on We back on track here at Casa de Chief. You know,
Sounds like a restaurant.
Riding the gravy train with biscuit wheels. You know what I mean? Just come grab one of the wheels and enjoy yourself.
But if we grab the wheels, you won't be able to drive.
Hey man, but we'll still be in that gravy.
It's all gravy, baby. All right, let's see here. Where else do we go? I'm trying to... All right, let me go down. Wow. Rick Cage says, true story. The cashier that served me today said, we deserve a better Green Lantern movie. Were you wearing like a Green Lantern shirt?
I feel like, I don't know if that's a true story now. I feel like you're trolling me now. I feel
Rick Cage is the biggest
got back.
Green Lantern fan.
I just got back.
Rick Cage
Esquire.
is the biggest Green Lantern fan.
Exactly.
I feel like there was a reason this cashier said, hey, we deserve a better Green Lantern movie. Totally unrelated comment from Jamie, just randomly came up.
Hey,
Mark,
yeah, he talking about the Batman bomb when he tried to throw it away.
right, not
The
Green
funniest
Lantern.
bomb moment in a movie was Rush Hour. Was it Rush Hour 2? The first Rush Hour.
I know you didn't bring the bomb.
Right, I know that ain't the bomb, man. I curled over laughing. I know that ain't the bomb. He tried to run off.
I'm trying to remember if that movie actually has a warning based on sensitivities today.
I think it does on USA.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever. Don't change anything.
Yeah.
Michael Sola says Adam West can still be watched today. It's not bad at all. Absolutely.
Yeah, Adam West, man. I miss him from Family Guy, man. He was hilarious.
And the funny thing about Adam West is he was playing Bruce Wayne in real life.
He was. Hey, ladies.
Hey, y'all didn't want to admit what he was doing. Was it him and Riddler basically got kicked out of a
right?
They got kicked out of a fun situation.
Out of a mansion. King of Letter. Yeah, I love that old Batman TV show. I still watch on H&I on the weekends. What's H&I? It's too many darn networks nowadays.
You got 1,000 channels, Grandpa. Calm down.
Tusi, yeah.
You know what? You know who doesn't have to worry about that? The guy who has them on Blu-ray. Ice to sleet you, Batman. Why the cold shoulder? Chill out.
Yeah.
Lawson, you're trying to get him to watch it too. I see you.
Hey, Lawson, you got to watch that joint by yourself.
Oh, boo. King of Letter, I got the complete Batman TV series on DVD too. Exactly.
Fun show. I mean, that was a fun show to me.
It was a fun show.
At least he has a Batmobile in back.
And then a bat phone too. That was like, hey.
Oh yeah, man.
Blake Tarpley says,
man. I remember one time I bought a girl a phone and she was like, "What's the number?" I said, "Oh no, I'm Commissioner Gordon. You don't get the number." I said, "Anytime this thing rings, you know who it is." You know what I mean?
It's the chief phone.
Daddy's
Right.
home.
You in the ring, you already know. Hey, you ain't got to wonder who calling me. You know who it is.
Who's
The
that?
commissioner.
Lawson Places. Still never saw that Affleck Daredevil. Gosh.
Well, you're one
Well,
of the
I
lucky
can
people in
understand
the
why I
world.
said Affleck Batman. What'd you say, Chief?
He's one of the lucky people in the world. Then that Affleck Daredevil is horrible. It's horrible, man. Horrible. It is funny because y'all jumping on Green Lantern all the time, but nobody really jumps on the Affleck Daredevil, especially the scene on the seesaws.
The seesaw scene is stupid.
Okay.
However,
Redeeming Colin Farrell's Bullseye, Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin. I forget that. Ben Affleck as Daredevil actually is good casting. John Favreau is Foggy. Good casting. I'm always going to say, I didn't see the theatrical cut on this. I saw the extended cut where they actually have Matt Murdock is a lawyer in there. Helps flesh out the character a little bit. Actually has him defending a murder trial. That helps the story a lot to me. I do not. I mean, hey, Electra is what it was. There's nothing I can. There's no defense on that one. But overall, it's not. I don't even think it's the worst comic book movie. I don't even think it's in the bottom.
Nah, no, this is far worse comic book movies.
Yeah, I think
what
after
a low
phase
bar that
4,
is.
Let's say of that era of comic book movies, I don't even. I mean, again, Blade 3 is always my bar of complete trash.
Howard the Duck.
Was it Dracula?
Howard the Duck.
Filthy. Yeah.
Can I say something controversial? I didn't hate Howard the Duck.
All right, I'm sorry.
When the movie came out, I was like, cool. I didn't know it was a comic book movie. I just thought it was funny. And I wasn't expecting anything from, because there was a time we had a bunch of puppets running around and stuff. And it was fine.
I remember laughing at the movie.
Yeah.
It is very much, as a kid, you're going to laugh. I mean, depending on what your age bracket. If you are older, you are going to find the myriad amount of flaws with the movie. It's no way around it. There's plenty of them there. I do not think I would probably enjoy it as much as an adult, but I do remember laughing at some of the scenes. I mean, Howard was a funny character, but Leah Thompson, you're like, wait, what's going on? Haha, he's putting the moves on her. Wait, what? Why are you entertaining this woman? Jeez. No.
Listen, I will watch that 1,000 times over watching that What If episode. 1,000 times. And I know the movie is longer than that cartoon episode.
Put it on repeat.
Yeah, happily. No chance. Awesome. Also, how Snake Eyes going to drink an In-N-Out burger milkshake with no mouth? He can't. Hollywood had to fix it. Ugh. I remember sitting in the theater during Batman and Robin. I was looking at the clock, waiting for the time when people started walking out. It was about 45 minutes in. The first couple left. Yeah.
To our other topic, one of the movies we actually watched is definitely on my list when people are like, all right, so are we leaving? Okay.
Michael Solis. It might just be me, but I feel like Ben did a pretty good job of Batman. He did a great job. I don't think I had the best material to work with. The killing, he was a solid 7 out of 10 Batman. Is Bale your favorite? And what do you all think?
The interesting thing is, if Michael Keaton was probably half a foot taller, I think he would have been the best Batman. I think when you get all around, Affleck probably is the one who gives you the most physicality and, the Bruce Wayne. I think Christian Bale is a very good Batman. Is Bruce Wayne?
I thought his Bruce Wayne was
you like his Bruce Wayne better than I like the action scenes of the Batman. I mean,
that wasn't Christian Bale in all those.
Well, I mean, the Batman action. Why he
murder me?
Yeah, no. You didn't like the voice, but I think the people who did the Justice League also had your critique and be like, yeah, we have to change that.
Ben Affleck does the best of both. I like those shoes. Alfred, where'd I find this thing? I mean, he just switches on a dime. His Batman is brutal and rough. He's like, come here. And he's using a grapple gun and pull in a box to knock. I'm like, come on. That's still my favorite Batman sequence in any of these movies. There's just beating up Luthor's goons.
I'm always going to have a gripe with that. He uses a gun.
They were rubber bullets.
Yeah.
And Batman uses a gun in the comic book. I mean, it is what it is. He even uses it you got a big cover of him holding a machine gun. He uses a gun. And yeah, that's not what he normally does. But that's not something where, oh my gosh, this has never happened before.
It's not an immutable characteristic. Okay.
No. All right, Rick Cage says, wearing a Black Panther hat, I carry a Green Lantern satchel. It's not a purse, it's a satchel. Love Batman and Robin and Green Hornet and Kato Bruce Lee. See, Green Lantern naturally came up in the conversation. Exactly. Just like Lawson said, Rick is legit. Too legit. Too quick. If he says it happened, it happened.
I got him, man. He's cool, man. I get teased a lot about my Green Lantern love on this joint here. Thanos.
That's another one for Batman and Robin movie fans. Watch along.
I think everybody who wants to watch that with Jeff, you guys just go off and watch it with Jeff. I like that for you guys. Jason and I'll have the Rush Hour watch along. And
well,
you couldn't do Rush Hour because
there is easy reason to watch. And I watched Rush Hour way too much, years ago. There's a couple scenes in Rush Hour that definitely make that movie worth watching. Beside the humor, I would be willing to go with a Batman and Robin watch along. It sounds like a horrible idea, but I'm well aware that it's a horrible idea.
It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I can't make it though. I got something to do that night.
Oh, sorry. We're gonna do it on your birthday anyway. So sorry.
Yeah. I prefer you do it on my birthday night.
Happy birthday.
You know what I mean?
The Affleck Daredevil movie is like it's probably really hard to do now. You can imagine those comic book movies pre-Batman Begins and how the quality was up and down and up and down. Some were better than others. Some were awful, really terrible films. This one skews a lot closer to, because they get most of it right. It's just the electric casting really does mess everything up because it's like, what are y'all doing? And Jennifer Garner was over, much like Alicia Silverstone from Clueless. Jennifer Garner had all the Alias fame, so it was like, all right, this makes sense. I didn't necessarily, it wasn't one of those deals like, I can't believe they cast her in this movie. But it's also like, can you read anything at all about Elektra? Jennifer Garner is Lana Lang, maybe even Lois on a good day, but she's definitely not Elektra.
But her scowl, she did a scowl all the time. I mean, yeah.
Wait, you saw that movie 9 times?
9 times?
Ferris Principle.
Rooney. Kinkler, there's a kid
Yvette's in the movie.
Yeah, you told us.
Yeah.
I actually saw it the last time I watched it. Like, hey, there she goes.
Okay, yeah.
This was weird. It's like, I know a movie star.
And
it's not Chief.
Well, yeah.
Very good Cookie Monster sounding fat. Michael Solis, Bale's my favorite, but it was the time. Bad cookie. I'm
just saying, I just called it like I said, man. I like the Green Lantern outfit, man. Yeah, man. Good old Thanos.
Can we do it? Do it Friday on Friday? Because I ain't got no job and ain't got ish to do.
Man, I got 5 for stealing boxes.
Maybe so. What's your schedule like on Friday?
I mean, I'm busy on Saturday, but Friday might work.
All right, stay tuned on tomorrow. I'll let y'all know for sure on that one.
Yeah, might work.
Yeah, well, look, I won't know it because I won't be there either.
Again, as much as we joke, that was one of our most watched watch-alongs. So everybody says they hated that movie, but they did watch that movie.
That's what I'm saying. Batman and Robin. What? Mark A says Buffy would have been a better Batgirl. We just didn't know it yet. Wouldn't Faith have been a better Batgirl? Red hair.
Yeah.
Rick Hage. Batman vs. Superman. I love for Wonder Woman. And best movie realistic melee. Batman got shot and stabbed and hit a real fight. Exactly. I mean, he's brawling and he's not. Yeah, he didn't have any cape limitations, no neck movement issues. He's just brutal. And he looks like he would put a beat down on all these dudes.
Great. You know, the training montage of Affleck does kind of give you the okay, all right, yeah, all right, we got you.
I'll go along with it.
Yeah.
So we're getting more images of Star Wars Starfighter. This is the movie that's starring Ryan Gosling. And I'm trying to think, is there anyone else of note in this film that has been revealed as of yet?
Some people, the bad guy in it. I don't know.
Matt Smith is in it. Nia Goth, Aaron Pierre, Jon Stewart. Amy Adams is in it. Are you excited, nonchalant, kind of like whatever? You're gonna have to work to get me interested in a Star Wars movie that's not Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay. When is the? I need a time period. Is this Empire? Is this post Empire? Have they given us any details?
I don't think so. Sean Levy directed this one. He did Deadpool and Wolverine. Free Guy. Excuse me. No information on the characters. Let's see. Doesn't seem like there's smaller budget than the previous Disney films. More contained stories, so don't look to see a cameo from Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. Does it have a bigger budget than an episode of The Acolyte?
See, and I know what Chief is going to say about this. Do they have lightsabers? Do they have spaceship battles? I don't know, but I always feel like lightsabers do set Star Wars apart, and you can deviate from that every so often, but it's kind of Star Wars.
Okay, there was a rogue. There was a Rogue Squadron book, I think, that was really well reviewed, and I think you can put a plausible kind of Top Gun in space vibe and still work. But you got to have a really compelling. I mean, all right, who are we? You can. Is it the Imperial remnants or just some bounty hunters?
All right, let's see what's going on with Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron film. What's happening now with this?
There's Rogue Squadron and Starfighter.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm trying to find the most recent stuff. In 2024 is the last time it's been mentioned.
Okay, I will say this. I'll give it another possible viewing reason. When we all thought about, was it Rogue One? We're like, what the hell? Why am I going to watch this mess? And it turned out to be one of the best Star Wars movies.
Sure.
You have good directors, good writers. It could work. It could be very, spend your money on.
All right, we'll see. Let me see. I forgot to mention this earlier. Fantastic Four First Steps is going on digital next Tuesday. It'll be on Blu-ray October 14th. For those of you who still purchase 4K Blu-ray.
And annoyingly, you can't put it in your cart and have it sitting in your Amazon cart. You have to pre-order it, and then they'll give it to you. I'm like, no, I just want to have it there when I want to buy it, i.e. Black Friday. Come on. Mess with that.
You can do it as soon as it comes out on the 13th. Let's see. James Gunn did not want John Cena to play Peacemaker at first. Have you heard who his original choice was?
No, especially now that I'm watching Peace. I've watched all of the most recent Peacemaker. I'm curious who he actually wanted.
Batista. I was wondering if you'd be able to get that one. Yes, he was going to have Batista play Peacemaker. What
makes sense? Because when he gets to Peacemaker, he is technically fired from Marvel, and Batista would have been like, "Hey, he's basically like, James kept my house. Okay, if he's gone, I'm gone." So that wouldn't have been a bad choice, but I don't think. What was the not Hitman's Bodyguard, but the one Batista did where he's a hitman that's supposed to die. I think he now he probably could pull off some of the comedy a little better than I'm expecting. I think Cena, weirdly, is a better comedy action hero than I would have ever thought based on it, WWE appearances.
Really? He was making jokes all the time.
But they were funny. They were serious funny versus, unless the lines, he can deadpan them really well. And it's like, oh, dude, did he just really say that about Stephanie? Dang. Okay. So what do you think? That was a good call?
I think going with Cena's better. I think it was a killer's game. I was like,
Yeah,
I've seen too many, that's what it was. I was like, I've seen too many movies and they blur after I finish the review unless they're amazing. And King Collector had us covered. Thank you. Killer's game. Stuber. Yeah. John has a better delivery. Yeah, I definitely think so. I think Peacemaker wouldn't have had the same presence. And then I think Cena's bigger than Batista right now anyway. I remember seeing in a couple episodes of Sight. It's probably good in those.
But at the time Peacemaker came out, Batista was pretty big. I mean, size-wise. And he would... All right, am I wrong? Because they're both big. But Peacemaker, Batista would look really big as Peacemaker in that movie. And
he would have.
He'd have been almost intimidating, big.
It was funny to me as I'm watching Cena in his final year with WWE and feeling like he's not as big. And I know some of it is he's not tanning anymore. And watching him on Peacemaker, I'm like, this dude is massive and a Goliath compared to these regular people.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, you see him against even Cody. Cody's Cody's bigger than him. But when John Cena is around James Gunn's wife, he can throw. She's like tiny, teeny compared to him. But what would happen when you have a 200, let's say 15-pound man around people that probably are at best 115, and they might be mad if I said 115, half of them. So
yeah, so crazy stuff. All right, last thing before we get to our topic here of the day. James Cameron told CNN he's working on a new Terminator script, but he's having problems. He said, I've been unable to get very far on that. I don't know what to say that won't be overtaken by real events. We're living in a science fiction age right now. And that is, I feel like he's got the plot right there. AI is taking over everybody. This could be like the last real world stretch before it goes into Skynet. And, just age it up long enough that, John Connor is older than he was in Rise of Machines. And everybody's freely sending over their thoughts and brain power onto their AI Skynet overlords. What do you think?
No. Exactly. Why don't we just leave Terminator right where it is? We'll just take it and we'll just throw it on the shelf, and then every once in a while we'll just look at it and say, huh, that's nice. And we'll never take it off the shelf again. It's good where it is. We've done all the terminating we can do. There's no more to be done. Let's stop.
Please stop.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see another Terminator movie. And the one they should have kept going was the Sarah Connor Chronicles. They should have kept that going if they were going to do something. That was a decent show, and they kept. It didn't even last. They didn't keep it in rotation that long. I enjoyed that. That was probably the last Terminator thing I've enjoyed, though. I think after Terminator 2, they all been kind of jog on. So
you didn't like Rise of Machines, though?
No, I didn't like anything after Terminator 2. I watched them, but I never was like, oh yeah, this is fantastic. So no. What do you want? I feel like you're judging me with your judging eyes.
I'm not. I was seeing if you saw David Thanos' question.
Yeah.
What's Jace looking at?
I'm this is my actual problem with the idea of a new Terminator. They'd have to do very much, which I did not like, of Superman Returns. They had to just say, hey, here's what counts, here's what doesn't. And did you like Superman 3? I don't care. It didn't happen. It's like, that's kind of crappy. All right. Just that's there's another word I use, but that's what I'm going to use there. This one, there's not much you can say. Okay, what of Terminator counts? Because to me, I go 1, 2, and 3 because 3 I like 3 because it's they tried every dang thing they could. Skynet wins. Connor is going to be Connor, and then what was the joint? Salvation. I think there was an opportunity they could have done a little different with Salvation.
Yeah, a whole
but
lot more.
I mean, hey, don't sideline John Connor. It was kind of dumb. So trying to say you're going back to a Terminator that doesn't, it's not so similar to real life means, all right, you're definitely cutting off Salvation. The new ones, I think most of us are accepting those didn't count. But then you're, all right, so we're going to just say, all right, the 2 Terminators I had something to do with count, but that Rising Machine doesn't. Like, I don't really like it because I like Rising Machine. I mean, I think there is an area and opportunity, but half of the dang ideas are done in Rise of the Machine. I don't get. I probably got to agree with Chief on this. Just leave it on the shelf. We enjoy it.
Real quick off topic, Esquire. You watch Doctor Who?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. The series was good, man. The series was good. I enjoyed the Chronicles, and then me and Summer Glau anyway. We get along. So I don't watch Doctor Who, but there was this episode, man, with these death angels. They were like stone, and as long as you were looking at them, they didn't move. But the minute you turned your head, man, that was the episode you couldn't watch in the dark, bro. I was like, why is this little BBC show scary? Those angels, man, they were horrible.
I mean, that's what I kind of like. I mean, that was one of the reasons I like Bird Box.
Oh yeah, did you ever see the Doctor Who Death Angel? Yeah, man, nah. You got to see that episode, bro. They're just waiting
to see what they look like now.
They're like look like stone statues.
Oh wow, their design is pretty solid.
And then when you turn, like if you're looking at them, they don't move. But I think they're like, well, they don't look like they're moving. They're always, I think, moving at you at a slow rate. But the minute you turn your back, yeah.
I own Salvation, so I do not think it sucked at all. I just think that if you would, Sam, it was almost if you wanted Christian Bale as your dude, but you also have Sam Whitworth.
I think it's Whitworth.
Sam Whitworth. He was also a good actor, and he wanted to have a role.
No, Worthington is his name.
Well, yeah, okay. Sam
Whitworth's our guy.
You almost could have got rid of one of those roles, and I think it would have been a better move. Because I like saying I like the idea, but you didn't need those competing storylines.
Man, that is a massive. I hate these autocrats.
Oh gosh.
I was like, stop watching. Call 911.
What happened?
Yeah, I like seeing young Kyle Reese, but I really felt like they needed to just focus on John Connor. Like, why do we have a movie with an adult John Connor and not have him make the focus of the movie?
Because again, if there was ever a part of Terminator that I just felt has been criminally underserved, is after the bombs. I mean, we saw Terminator 1, we saw the machines against the people. We saw this great battlefield. We saw, what was it? In the Matrix 2? I'm sorry, Animatrix. We saw basically Terminator played out, and we're just, you guys can use this other than saying, hey, they're the same universe, which I'm pretty much sure they are.
We don't mention that.
We did steal from the same author. I'm sorry.
Weren't getting inspired by another franchise.
But it's that's the area where I think was more entertaining. It's all right. We have the first victory of John Connor against the machines. Let's go there. We can do an action movie there. I think it's just where we should have gone. Now, did anyone watch the latest Terminator animation?
No.
I was like, huh. Yeah, I didn't finish the first episode.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not a glowing endorsement.
No, it really was.
Okay. What's that one? You know what? Did I watch the Terminator with the was it two black little girls?
That was it. That was the one on Netflix. I did not make it through the first episode.
You know what? I think I did watch that, but that was a while ago. It came out, right?
Probably a couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw it. I don't remember it now, but I did watch it.
Also, not a ringing endorsement.
Right. I watched it.
I can't remember, man. You know, my memory is bad, man. If it's not repeated, I'm out the game. I'm out the game, man. Yeah, man. Good old Terminator. So that's they got to stop that. Nobody wants to see that, man. James Cameron, you're rich. Just be rich somewhere, man. I don't know why people just want to, you know what I mean? Like, go enjoy your millions. You got to be if I turn 50 Friday, and James Cameron wrote Terminator. Terminator came out in '84 when I was 9. James Cameron got to be up there. What you still writing for, man? Why don't you go on your yacht and just dive off the coast of Chile somewhere? Spend your time eating lobster, drinking the finest grapes. You know what I mean? What are you doing writing? You do too much. It's your time, man. Sit back. You got to be in your golden years. You got to be. I'm in my silver years. You got to be in your golden years. You know what I mean?
I got movies to make, Chief.
I still wanna write. Man, why don't you just go relax somewhere, man? Why don't you go relax? You know what I mean? Go relax.
Take it easy.
Yeah, man. The big 5-0, man. It's approaching. You know what I mean? Like a comet.
Yeah, oh gosh, it's kind of John Connor is Neo version 1.
Yeah.
And after that, and he's version 1. That's why they had the Sentinels, they take over. All of it very much, the universe plays out very similar. So that's a theory. I mean, and the fact they stole it from the same author also gives credence to it is the same universe.
It ain't about to be creative. I'm saying once you have a couple $100 million, relax. Go enjoy it. Once you hit your 80s and you're a couple $100 million in, I'm saying go relax. You can be as creative as you want.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I mean? I don't mind you being creative, but I mean, at what point is he gonna stop shoving Terminators down our throat? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm trapped in a episode of 7, and it's just feeding me. You know what I mean? Just what was that, gluttony? Somebody's just gonna come us. We're just full of Terminators.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about Raekwon and Method Man.
Nah, man, I'm just done with Terminators, man. They have been progressively worse.
I mean, that's the whole Aliens cast.
I mean, I get people like Salvation, but I remember the last Terminator, and John Connor became a machine, and he was evil. He was an evil John Connor, and then
that was awful.
They went back in time or forward in time, and Terminator was still waiting there for him.
Yeah. Was that Genesis?
I think so.
Yeah, he was waiting there. He was like, "Oh, I've been waiting all these years."
Should have been Exodus.
So
I mean, and I think that was they didn't want Daenerys to be some helpless individual. So, we're going to change it up. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel in this one. Just
does the alien movies, right?
Huh?
He does a whole bunch of stuff. Let me see what the last thing he's done, because he is quite active and quite busy.
Is he an old man too?
He's not young. All right, let's see here. I have to go, of course. Oh, he just directed Gladiator 2.
Yeah, it's time for him to roll. I didn't even watch that. Did you guys watch it?
It was on
like-
the TV.
Yeah.
Jace, how did you feel about Gladiator 2?
It was on the TV.
Yeah.
I did not, again. Yeah, I should. I mean, hey, it's free on Prime, and I still have not actually sat down to watch that movie.
It's done. Bishop, the girl, and my man who died, man. Yeah, Paxton.
Game over, man.
I always gosh, what's my girl's name? Vasquez. That's it. There's always issue when they say, "Oh, strong female lead." I'm sorry. We grew up on strong female lead or strong female actresses. Stop this madness.
It's just strong characters who happen to be women.
I will send you right to Aliens. If you don't say Vasquez is one of the hardest characters, shut up. You have nothing to say to me. Oh, and Ripley's a freaking hero. Like, oh, it's just Katniss. Stop it.
Man, the way Vasquez died, though, man.
Straight up
I'm just so bad. I'm just mad she had to die with that lieutenant. I wish she had died with somebody hard.
Gorman.
Gorman ass. You know what I mean? Gorman punk ass. I wish she had died with somebody harder, man. When they flipped that cap on that grenade.
She was going hard, and then Gorman had to kind of, I'll go with you, like because I need to get some cool points at the end, so I'll go save you a little bit.
He got a couple.
Collect all the weapons.
What?
That was way early in the movie. He just needed a concussion to man up, Chief.
I don't know what to do.
What?
But yeah, she was like,
right. Hey, Vasquez, you ever been confused for a man?
No,
Have you?
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Damn.
Classic.
That's all I said, man. If I was ever coming in, the aliens was coming on both sides. That's how I want to go out. You know what I mean? Right. Pop the pin on the joint. But I hope it's not no weak dude in front of me. I'm looking like, man, just go over there. Go. I'll die by myself.
Yeah, put him in front of you.
Right,
Block him with a blast for you.
Before we, I know we go to a big topic. Have you guys been watching Alien Earth?
Nah, man.
I'm behind terribly now. Shocker. I did go on a bunch of movies. I watched a slew of them, including one of my nominees for Dummies of the Week. But yeah, no, I haven't. I'm behind on that and Peacemaker. I was doing so well, and then just lost it. So, are you still enjoying Alien Earth?
I am, because it is reaching the most logical conclusions.
Okay.
It is. It's not. Oh, really? Y'all are insulting. It's. Okay.
Yeah. I think the second episode, and I've gone to the third one. Maybe it was the third one where I was like, "Oh, come on, this is dumb," and I just haven't gotten back to it. And probably because that was frustrating to me. But I know everyone said, "Oh, episode 5 is great." I will watch it. It's just
5 is good. 5 is Aliens movie.
Okay. I'll watch it.
It is. I mean, it's an hour-long Aliens movie. It's really. I really love that one.
Good
but
deal.
I also thought 6 and 7 have continued.
Oh,
It's
okay.
okay. Like, I mean, it's again, you know what you're in for with Aliens. Just kind of how Chief said a while back. You know what you're in for. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of the other alien characters that they've introduced on the show also have a lot of personality too, which I've appreciated.
Cool. I will watch it hopefully before the end of this month.
Now, one more. All right. So I just watched, because you told me to watch some of these movies, but I just watched A Working Man with Jason Statham. Okay. How did that little girl survive that long?
I mean, you're doing a straight up serious spoiler here. Man, you didn't even bother going, "Hey, did everybody watch the movie?"
It's a Jason Statham movie. Somebody saved, okay? Look, we're not acting like we're reinventing the wheel. Jason Statham's not. We're not either. Like, come on. I just felt that was a little ridiculous.
Did you watch the movie?
I didn't. You know, there was a lot of ridiculous in the movie.
Wait, I'll hear none of this ridiculousness in the Jason Statham movie. Get out of here.
Did I enjoy the movie? Yes, but they were very much. We're getting the sequel, right? Okay, we're good.
Who don't love a sequel, right?
Chief, you haven't seen Working Man, right?
No, I see a working man every day in the mirror. You know what I mean? I don't need to go and pay to see one. You
You
know
don't have
what I
to pay.
mean?
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, I can.
You already paid.
Yeah, I've already paid. Was my body in my youth.
Well, one of those you can't get back. Can't go back.
Neither one of them I can get back. Right. Every movement, I sound like bubble wrap.
Pop, pop, pop. Dirty pop.
Stay young, my friends. Stay young.
I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
David Thanos, all Statham movies are the same. He plays the same guy. Sometimes he's a mechanic. Sometimes he's a secret agent. Sometimes he's a British secret agent. I don't understand what's going on here.
Sometimes he's a beekeeper.
But in every movie, he can fight.
Hey, good times on to you, Maurice. How we doing?
Hello, Maurice. It's actually on my what's that? HBO Max playlist. I'm after Peacemaker. I got maybe 3 more episodes of 24 of the season I'm watching.
Esquire, what he's saying is he's never going to get to it.
No, actually, no. I need new shows because I need stuff that is actually engaging, keeps me awake. So
yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Snap, crackle, pop.
You talking to me? All right. So I was trying to find where I got the inspiration on social media for this, but apologies that I did not take the screenshot like I wanted to. But and this was fitting timing because today we just got the announcement that Paul Rudd and Jack Black are going to be making Anaconda, and it's going to be somewhat meta where they're trying to remake the movie. And gotta say, not excited about this one. I feel like the original one was one of those movies where it's kind of, yeah, I don't know what you could do different. So let me see here. I'll read the description. Doug and Griff have been best friends since they were kids and have always dreamed of remaking their all-time favorite movie, the cinematic classic Anaconda. When a midlife crisis pushes them to finally go for it, they head deep into the Amazon to start filming. But things get real when an actual giant anaconda appears, turning their comically chaotic movie set into a deadly situation. The movie they're dying to make, it might just get them killed.
okay, Jeff, are they remaking Tropic Thunder?
Again, that was the dumbest description of a movie I've ever heard in my life.
Ever?
One of them.
Ever.
I just don't see how an anaconda. You know what? I'm not going because I don't want to think about it.
All right. So, with that said, what are some bad movies? Not, it's all right for what it was. I'm just talking outright movies where you were just like, this movie is awful and terrible and absolutely should not be watching this current form. But with a creative filmmaker who has a better vision, who can actually implement it, whether it's the technology's improved so much or they get better people to star in the movie, what are some bad movies that actually would be a lot better if someone decided to remake them? Jace, why don't you go first?
Okay. I'm still worried about this Anaconda thing. I think this is one we talked about last week that I think could be improved is Tron. I think the current versions of Trons have showed you how much technology was needed for the original Tron to make it a really good movie. And they've done a great job. I find they've done a great job on that last one. And I hope the Ares is a continuation of that. But I think the original Tron, if we can go back in the time machine or what, however, and make that movie with current day technology, I think it would have been a really, really good movie.
All right, Chief. What do you think?
Speed 2.
do you get Keanu back?
Voice.
Well, you know, I think they should just erase Speed 2 from the whole history books. You know what I mean? And then just take it from where Bullock and Reeves are living their lives together. You know what I mean? Reeves is about to retire from the police force. Sandra's doing whatever she's doing, and the son of my man comes after him or something and sets him up in a way, and that's where the movie starts. You know what I mean? Like, and they go from there. I didn't like the second one. I think they should have waited for when Keanu Reeves was free. That was the whole chemistry of the movie. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. So Speed 2 needs to be redone with the actual characters. Put them in, age them. I don't care if they, like I said, they can be this age, and then just do from there, man, and take care of it.
Chuck, he said I could watch you improve the panties. How about them? How about he retires and they go on a cruise for his retirement, and then it all starts up.
I mean, however,
I mean, man, it's a good record. Yeah, I like that.
You know,
does it have buns? Yeah, just not the kind you probably want to see. Uncharted. I'd rather play the video games again. So my first one, and this is one of the movies I watched so early into my movie review career, and it stuck with me because I remember seeing the trailer and going, should be a good movie. And I like the fact that it wasn't your normal typical stars. It's like, this should be great. There's no reason why this movie would be bad. And Ballistic X versus Sever is atrocious. It is so bad. And that one I may need to track down to see if I can do a watch along on that one too. But it's just abysmal. It is so like how it is absolutely awful. Two assassins end up going after each other, and it's like, dude, Antonio Banderas was just in a movie, Assassins. How is this one terrible? And it was really, really bad. I did some research.
And that's Lucy Liu too. When when you see the characters, you're like, you can't miss on this. This should work perfectly. Because it's actually on my list. It's CIA versus DEI?
I watched the movie one time.
Drug Enforcement Agency, and it was like, oh, they got some secret. Oh, they're like, why not? How is this not working? Assassins work. Why does this not work?
Yeah, so apparently they were not the first choice to be the stars of this movie. And it gets progressively worse when it settles on these two. But originally, it was supposed to be Wesley Snipes versus Jet Li. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How much better could that movie be if they made it right now? Do that. And then after they dropped out, they wanted to go with Vin Diesel versus Sylvester Stallone, which probably would have been fine too.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, watching Anaconda trailer. Oh. I'm sorry, this is bad.
Could not be good. But yeah, so I just, when I think of the worst movies I've ever seen, that is absolutely one. Batman and Robin is not great either, but I just felt like in the 90s, there was no way to botch the formula that should have made this an easy win. And they found a way. So that's it. What's next for you, bro?
Since I'm gonna get this out the way. Spawn should have been a hit. Spawn should have been great. Somehow it turned into complete trash. I think with you could still have Michael J. White do the daggone character. I don't think that's a problem. That's how bad. It's like he still can do the daggone role. Straight credible, but they needed a better script. Just everything better. I remember walking out of that movie and I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like we missed anything in this movie. It still sucks. I haven't revisited in probably 20 years. I don't want to, but a revenge-seeking demon, great animation, I think that could work.
Absolutely. Chief, what's next for you?
The good news is your dates are all here. The bad news is they're dead. Never hated the movie, but I think a modern version of Night of the Creeps would be sweet. Have you ever seen that movie?
No, I'm gonna go look it up now.
Oh my god, bro! All right, so that was my movie when I love the movie, but it was a bad, it's a bad movie considering. But
1986.
it's I still love the movie, but if they made a modern version of Night of the Creeps, yeah.
Okay, tell us the premise because I'm just the name of it. I think you can make this happen.
Basically, a meteor lands. These things come out of it, and they go in your mouth and eat your brain and control you. You're basically walking around like a zombie.
Body snatchers, invasion of body snatchers.
Sort of, they go and feast on your brains, and then when they come towards you, the it's almost like a slither, in a sense. The thing, but it shoots out your mouth, and it goes into, and it just keeps on going and going. So it was what happened? What you like?
I'm watching this trailer.
Night of the Creeps?
Yes.
Oh. And it's just, it's just
it
one
might
of those
be
movies.
available on Amazon.
It's one of those movies where the tough guy is one of those 80s tough guy, Tom Atkins. And it's
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's classic. But a remake of that might be cool, man.
I mean,
I love it, but I'd be down for a remake.
Because I was thinking, oh well, you could, especially in our Tinder, Twitter. I mean, what is that? Guy makes too many dates, and all of a sudden, all of his dates are actually there. But
you gotta see it though. Night of the Creeps.
Oh yeah, this is definitely 80s.
Yeah, absolutely. If you get a chance, man, check it out.
All right,
pretty decent.
My next one is, where do I want to go next? Cloud Atlas. Ugh. This was a movie where the Wachowski brothers / sisters now decided, let's do something different. And the idea of a few people going into different realities, different lives over the decades, it's kind of interesting. They put too many people in the film. It was like 15 people in the ensemble, too many. I think they just pared it down to, say, Hugh Grant, Tom Hanks, Halle Berry. They probably would have been fine, but it's just so much. And the movie is so long. It's like five hours, more like 3 in reality, but it's just not great. And I feel like somebody who could focus just on the parts, because in 3 hours, they actually do have some elements of a good movie. It's just, you have to sift through so much terrible stuff to find it remotely interesting, and it's too long to sit through and fast forward and all that other stuff. So that would be another one for me. What you got, bro?
Next one, especially because the far better one was on Hot Tub Time Machine 2. Ugh. Get John Cusack back. Write this damn movie better. That was me as soon as they tried to explain. Oh, he's happy. No. You can't just give me Rob and just let this thing ride. Like, he very much hit that
saturation point, like Mr. Chow in Hangover.
Yeah, exactly. It was very much, hey guys, less is more. Really, you needed John Cusack's keeping this balance in this movie. Yeah. You took him out. It was that movie sucked. Because I was watching. That was on Hot Tub Time Machine was on CBS, and I'm laughing at it. I'm watching it again, and then I remember watching Hot Tub Time Machine too. I'm like, I'm mad. I'm just straight. Like, come on, y'all did not waste 90 plus minutes of my life to make this crap. It was garbage.
And they did. Jay went, wow, Jeff, this means I know someone who actually saw Cloud Atlas. I'm not proud of it.
They sounded good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you saw the trailers of Cloud Atlas, it seemed like, hey, Tom Hanks is in a movie. Tom Hanks doesn't make bad movies. And then that was one of those critics told us, stay away from this movie, and we all listened.
Yeah, it was not good. Now I'm curious to see what the box office was for Cloud Atlas because it was so yeah. They had too many ideas. They're riding high off of the Matrix. Let's give them all the money they want. And it's just, gosh, 2012. So this movie came out the same year as Avengers. After Avengers, even worse. 2 hours and 52 minutes. So I'm sorry, I was exaggerating my 3-hour runtime. I wish they put the budget. So domestically made $27 million. Worldwide, it made 103. But yeah, no one was really down for that film. Blake says, I've got one for you. New Titanic, starring Sydney Sweeney and Austin Butler. $1 billion movie, guaranteed. $2 billion. Well, maybe this time Jack would be able to use the door. I'll let you figure it out.
There's another joke.
Well, that's why I'm not saying the joke, because that's why I said Jack needs the door. He's the only one in danger. King Collector, Chief, talking about old 80s tough guys. Have y'all seen the trailer for Kung Fury 2? The 10-minute trailer is better than the Thunderbolts whole movie.
I have not seen the trailer.
No.
Kung Fury.
You know what I mean? But those 80s tough guys, bro, can't be beat. Can't be beat. You know what
David
I mean?
Sandberg, Jorma Tagone. Oh man, this movie. It's done by Oh wow, what is this on? See, some of this stuff needs to just be on. What did they shoot this on? Like a blurry 3D? Oh my goodness!
Again, that's what made what was it? Machete so great. It was. You saw the trailer, like, you guys gonna make a movie of this? Because I'd watch.
This joint is a video game with ridiculousness. Oh my gosh! You know
what the hell is this?
Are you watching the trailer?
Yes.
Oh man, you don't even need to watch anymore. It's 31 minutes, but yeah, that looks insane. Just from the 20 seconds I watched. Castaway. Okay. Hard to prove on a cruise Hanks movie. Jace, what you got next?
Oh gosh, my next one. I think this one is very timely, and I always say it sucks. But Tomorrow Never Dies. You can do that movie so much better now. It's if you talk about a movie ripe for just taking the whole thing. Jonathan Pryce, very credible bad guy in Game of Thrones, but he was so detached it didn't make sense. Now you can totally do Tomorrow Never Dies. Plop in current day politics. James Bond, go. Have 2 hours of fun. I think it really worked.
Yeah, like that. That's probably the one Bond movie that's too far ahead of his time, because now we're like, yeah, what's new here? It's just because they're right on the cusp of things that are happening now, and it just feels so outlandish watching the movie with a villain whose main thing is controlling the media. That's ridiculous. How would that ever happen? By the way, have you seen the news about Jimmy Kimmel? Suspended indefinitely. Anyway, Chief, what's next for you?
So they did a remake, but not really a remake. They just titled it kind of the same thing, but this remake I'm talking about is more tuned to the original with less comedic overtone, and that's Vampire in Brooklyn.
That'd be a solid one.
I would love to see that in a serious, like I mean, you know, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it a terrible movie at all. I mean, it was funny, but as far as vampire movies go, it was, you know, whatever. But I would like to see a serious one.
I remember watching that one time, and I was not a fan.
So. What?
One time.
What? With Brother Johnson? Oh, come on, man. You over on Flatbush? Man, that drink, please, man.
Again, I think, truthfully, Eddie Murphy had one of the hardest jobs at that point. He had to get over Coming to America and Boomerang. I mean, Boomerang is the apex. It was a hard sell to get over that. I mean, then you go from that to what, Pluto Nash. It was okay. Like
Pluto Nash was cut.
I couldn't even put that on the list. I was like, no, let's just act like it never
It wasn't.
happened.
I mean, because it was beyond bad.
Yeah.
It was like the Flintstone movie.
Yeah.
I disagree with you on that one.
Yeah. That's why you my man, bro. I was thinking Blackula too. Mama Wanda. Blackula, man, especially because they did a couple of versions, but the version where he went and actually met Dracula, him and his bride. Do you remember that? So the beginning of one of the Blackulas, he went over to talk to Count Dracula at his castle about helping his people progress or something, and Dracula betrayed him and ended up biting him, killing this woman, biting him, and then sealing him in the tomb, in a coffin, like leaving him the thirst for eternity. That's what it was supposed to be. So at some point during those years he was in there, Van Helsing came through, killed Dracula, right? So now the castle, of course, is, going to disrepair, and some people have bought it, and when they go, they discover the coffin, but they don't look in it right away. Let's ship it back to America, and we'll open it. They're two gay antiquers. And so they get it back to San Francisco, or wherever they are, and that's of course nighttime. Nobody opens anything in the daytime. Right. So nighttime they decide to open up the coffin, and of course as they open it, they get distracted with something and they're not paying attention, and Blackula jumps out and does what he needs to do, and then of course he's basically searching for someone who resembles his boo from back then, 200-300 years ago, 100 years ago, whatever it was. And but Blackula was it was just smooth, man. My man was smooth. He had the cape, you know what I mean? Mama Wandy, you know what I mean? He was walking in the clubs, you are key.
You said Blackula too?
No. Just the first. I think this is the first Blackula.
Oh, okay.
They did two versions of it.
Oh, I see. Is that Scream, Blackula Scream?
So whichever one was the first one. So there's
okay. So one was 72, the other is 73.
Yeah, I think 72 might have been the original one, man. And then they brought them back on the second one or whatever have you, but sometimes they don't show how he became Blackula. Like he was just a regular dude. They don't show that part.
They have that one where you have to get the DVD at a Comic-Con or something.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm.
That's Smallville Smasher. Yeah. The Mummy and Mummy Returns were good, then that trash that came out with Jet Li was terrible. Put your head down on that one, huh, bro? My next one is I Think I Love My Wife. Chris Rock writing his autobiography. And I feel like this movie was never as good as it should have been. He reunites with an old girlfriend crush. It's been a minute since I watched the movie. Played by Kerry Washington, and it was like, Gina Torres is his wife, and she's like, she's just lost interest. And Kerry Washington is this master seductress. But I felt like maybe Chris Rock was too high in his, this dude is really the funniest guy, and I had super high expectations for it. And the movie it didn't take advantage of what it could have. Now, I think now with social media, with the dating apps, that movie could be redone, be more. I mean, they could just lean into the comedy more, and just because I felt like he was, let me write a thoughtful movie about maybe cheating. And I just feel like if they just went all out with it, it could be really good. And I don't have anyone to star in it but I feel like that's one where I was disappointed, and I feel like it could be redone so much better.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Because I felt like he went too hard to cheat. He was just I'm gonna walk away from I'm gonna throw away everything. And I'm like, dude, there's easier ways to cheat if that's what you want to do. Like he was like, can you meet me in Philly? Yeah, I'll meet you in Philly. And I'm like, what? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you a business executive, bro. You making good bread. You live in the suburbs of New York or wherever they were.
Big city of
And
dreams.
you gotta chase Shorty. That's a lot. He was doing a lot. I was like,
The thirst was
doing
real.
a lot. Now, you say that movie, and I was thinking of top 5.
Oh, you don't like top 5?
Well, I didn't. So top 5 was different. I won't say if
Wait.
I think they. So the best part of the top 5 was the ending for me. It had some funny moments, but that ending was Jay Smooth when he was like, he was like, man, these nuts. He's like, the cashews with the honey on them. And then you hear from the back, hey, turn the car around. And he just kind of looks at the movie, and I was like, yeah,
great ending.
Yeah, it was a great ending, but I think that it could have been better throughout with certain things, man.
When Cedric came through in the room, that didn't crack.
Oh man, Carly Red was in there too.
Man,
from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, that joke cracks me up.
Yeah. It's a wild joint.
He's like, move over. Got that perm going. Oh man, that one I really like. But I just felt like he needed more of that kind of wildness. And I think I love my wife. And man, it's just, I think they could really update it with social media. And oh man, what's he doing on his phone? And it's just, so that would be one. And I think that doesn't have to be super expensive. And I don't think that many people watched it to be like, hey, this is just like this one. That could be an easy enough for this movie.
King Collector, man. You got the collective vibes, Willie. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And that's so he'll probably know that one, but then the other one was my man was in the joint. She was like, "That's my man. He just got home. You better go tell him something." The joint called JD's Revenge, bro.
You better tell him something.
With Thurman. What's that dude do? The dude Thurman?
Ice Cube.
You talking Glenn Thurman?
Glenn Thurman, I think it was, bro.
Yeah. And
this joint was called JD's Revenge, man. And let me tell you something, man. That joint there, you got to see Glenn Thurman in JD's Revenge, man. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube right now, man. It is a wild movie, man. It's got a supernatural element to it. So, you gotta, it's worth it, man. I mean, all the old movies like that, those blaxploitation movies, man. When I watch them, that's why I think I like Black Dynamite so much.
Dynamite.
You know what I mean?
That was great. I love that movie.
Yeah, man. The mic come down, and he's
right.
He's looking up at the mic. When the dude slapped Bullhorn, and they had to replace him. They had to replace the dude that Bullhorn slapped.
Yeah.
They knew Black Dynamite knew exactly how to use the right elements. It's everybody else were playing it straight up, but you got to see just the little rough around the edges that we know we're doing. But anybody who's enjoys
that Black Dynamite goes hard, man. I didn't watch all of the new one he did when he was a
Western,
the gunslinger.
Yeah,
but yeah,
Dynamite. I forgot Dynamite. Let's see. Jace, your turn.
Yeah, my next one is movie Gossip with James Marsden. It's done this social experiment kind of movie. Kids in college, They try and have a secret among the group and see how it goes. You know, basic telephone
Is the movie? Oh wait, the movie's called Gossip.
gossip.
I got you.
Yeah, and I mean, again, this is one of those things. It was probably just a little bit. Yeah, it's probably just ahead of its time. But I think you could remake that one now.
Oh, I remember this movie. Yeah, okay.
I think you could really do that one in a social media environment, and it would take. I mean, I own the movie. I think it's really good.
Norman Reedus is in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, I mean, it was one of those 90. I mean, it's 2000, where they had this really good young all-star cast. That none of them were super gonna come in and break your budget, but you could have them all doing things, and I'm sure now you can do it, and it worked really well.
Thanks. That does sound like fun, especially with social media. Chief, what's next for you?
So Teen Wolf, right? And
did you watch the TV show?
No, I'm talking about the Michael J. Fox joint, right? In essence, it was it was one of those hard, we liked it as kids, but it was really, it wasn't a great werewolf movie. Okay. I think they should remake the werewolf movie where he's at an away school. He gets bitten, and he is a killer werewolf.
I knew you were going to take bloody.
No, listen. I don't want my werewolf jumping around on doing backflips on Styles' van. You know what I mean? Listening to the Beach Boys. I want my werewolf ripping somebody's throat off on the top of Styles' van. You know what I mean? That's the werewolf I want. The
Maybe we get Ezra Miller to play Teen Wolf.
Who?
Ezra Miller.
Jeff. We don't want real
Flash?
Life. Yeah.
The Flash.
I don't think.
Remember, he choked somebody out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, that Hollywood money, it changes you, man.
It's gone now.
Nah, he's still out there, man. He bought a little condo in Maine, and he's just sitting on his millions. All he does is eat Funyuns and drink water.
Yeah.
I saw that. I used to watch the Teen Wolf series with Tyler Posey, man.
Okay.
But they had bad werewolves in it, but Tyler was a good werewolf. He was just gentle and kind.
Good boy.
Yeah. And he never really changed. Like he would grow a little tough or whatever and grab. But I want my werewolf to
straight up feral.
Yeah. I just watched. What was it? Wolf.
Now, did you ever see A Wolf Like Me with Josh Gad and what's the girl from
Laura Vandervoort?
No, the girl from Wedding Crashers. The redhead.
Esla Fisher?
I think it is Esla Fisher or Esla Fisher.
Yes,
Wolf Like Me is excellent.
It's a series.
Yeah, it's a series, man. Check that joint out.
Excuse me. Okay. And it is on Peacock. Oh boy.
That ain't happening.
I got Peacock.
You alone.
It's on Peacock.
Okay.
The new Wolfman? You like the new Wolfman?
Now we get to see Chief Riot.
I agree. I just finished watching that. I'm agreeing with Chief on that.
I will find you.
He's talking about the girl from the Missouri joint. What's the joint out of Missouri? The Ozarks. That's the one you're talking about?
She was in Now You See Me as well. Right here.
The little slim blonde.
She's right here.
No, I'm talking about the Wolfman. Which Wolfman y'all talking about?
Oh, okay. She's okay. All right. To be honest, Wolfman, she is Silver Surfer.
Yes. So that Wolfman was trash. Trash. And listen, you my man Parks, 50 grand and all that, man. But that movie, that joint had more holes than Swiss cheese, man. And let me tell you something, man. If I'm driving down a country road and something pops out in front of me and stands in front of my truck, I am hitting it. It's no way I'm turning my truck off of that road and going down an embankment.
Okay. And especially because you knew as a kid what was out in those woods.
Everybody
You're not swerving to miss what
that.
may be or may not be. You know it's something weird.
And then the people who live around there knew it was his pops and still didn't go and hunt it down. You know where to find it. Yeah, man. Listen, his pops gone missing. They probably got him. Let's go out there. Let's hunt it down. Then they was like, let's live and let live. Because he's just sitting in a blind when the movie starts, when they roll past him. He's just sitting up there waiting. Just go to the house. You know, don't give me. I'm sorry. I apologize to everyone. I went left and I should have continued straight. And
just like you told us. You see something in the road.
Yeah, let's hit the middle of the road with this, man. Let's go back.
Right.
Yeah, but Wolf Like Me, man, check it out. I hope they come up with a part 2.
It was on an NBC in Philly. Yeah. Good luck.
Don't do that.
It's all good. Y'all are still straight.
Appreciate you, Pops.
Let's do one more round.
Okay.
I'll start this one off. I am going to go with which one of these that I still have here. I'm gonna go with Jumper because I feel like Jumper struggled because, again, pushing on that edge of technology. Mm-hmm. It was like, do we trust Hayden Christensen? I feel like they could make Jumper 2 and just, softly call it a reboot like they did with Tron Legacy, and he could still do the thing. And I think that could work, but it was really buttoned up against how great they can make the CGI and special effects look. And I think now with a lot more superhero stuff out there, people would go, oh yeah, okay, this is cool. I like this concept. And, bring it back some of the characters. I think that would work. Anyway, you look like you were nodding along there, bro.
Yeah.
I hear you, Fox. I hear you.
Yeah, I own that movie, but I definitely see it. Yeah, you can definitely improve that one.
But at what point do you set my man outside? I'm just asking. He can smell her. He's telling her he can smell her. Hey, I can smell your blood.
All right. At the point when the dude, you can tell something's not right.
Are we talking about Jumper or Wolfman?
Wolfman.
There was no point comment. I'm just saying. At some point, you got to set him outside. Hey, listen, I love you, but I got to set you outside.
I know what's wrong with you. I'm pretty dang sure I know there's a problem.
Yeah. Look, you're changing colors. You are starting to grow hair. You're starting. So yeah, but the way it ended, do you remember? I hope it is. Because the way it ended, it ended like in the middle of a cliffhanger. I hate when stuff ends in the middle of a cliffhanger. That irritates the soul out of me.
Well, looks like season 2 came out in 2023.
Nah, then I watched it. Then we're looking for season 3.
Then it looks like you're going to be waiting, Jodeci. You're still waiting, and doesn't look like it's going to be coming back to you. So, sorry.
You know what, man? I'm going to get enough money together and fund it myself.
There you go. And then we can put it on H&I so King Collector can watch it. All right, bro. What you got last?
All right. My last one is Tekken.
Which one?
Tekken.
Oh, I thought you said Tenet. I was like, huh?
No, Tekken. I don't know if you guys have ever decided to waste 90 minutes of your life and watch the movie Tekken based off the video game.
It's a live action one?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah. And if you've ever played Tekken, unlike a lot of the fighting video games, there's a story. It's a cool story. You can just run the story and put it in a video game. Into a movie format. This movie decided to go in a far different direction. It kept the tournament aspect, but it sucked. Characters were not good. You could use, what is it, Jin Kazama, Kazuya, Heihachi. Just run that. It's not that daggone hard. Street Fighter, hopefully, will show you how to run these fighting game movies, and just do that. Just run the story.
My guy is Heihachi, though. I like his hair. But oh boy, yeah. That story is good enough that they could have made a real movie out of it. And I'm not going to say the spoiler, but I'm not happy. Oh, there's a picture of Eddie Goro. And you said it's not good. All right, let me run through the cast here. Martial Law's here, Heihachi, Kazuya, Raven's in it, Nina Williams wins. We have June Kazama, Brian Fury, got Anna, Dragonoff. Oh man, and Eddie Go. This is really that bad?
Yes, it was. The IMDb rating is 4.8 out of 10. There's a reason.
But I'm looking at these. All right, let me see here. Looking at the costumes. Now, maybe this is just a foolhardy effort here, but look at the costumes, and I'm like, all right, what's so bad here? There's Nina and Anna. They actually kind of, I mean, they look like they're rocking costumes from the game.
Mm-hmm.
That was it for you. Okay,
costumes aren't our problem.
What do you say?
Costumes aren't our problem. Run the daggone video game.
I got you. Because I mean, I saw the Eddie Goro picture. I was like, okay, this doesn't look terrible. It's Eddie Goro.
Again, that's what got me to watch the movie.
Gotcha. I had no idea. Sam Jackson made Jared from Future Type character on steroids chasing Aiden. We need a fight. Right. I mean, it's just, boy. Maurice, I vaguely remember the animated version, but not the live action. I had no idea. The King of Iron Fist Tekken. Thanks for the warning, Jace. I've seen the clips. Dead or Alive is another contender. Mm-hmm. No King of Tekken, I'm out. Right. Sad they tried Shang Shu to play Heihachi. I mean, he wasn't working on another Mortal Kombat movie. All right, Chief, what's your last one?
My last one, let's see here. The Guardian. It's about they hire a nanny who's some kind of druid monster and she wants to sacrifice the child. You never saw this movie when we were younger, The Guardian?
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, man. I'm done. I
like all the discuss.
You're the movie boss.
I don't see every movie.
I mean,
you've seen every movie.
The Guardian movie. What year was this made? 1990?
Tekken. No, it's not Tekken. It's The Guardian.
Hey, come on, they didn't make that movie good.
Oh, oops.
Hey, how's it going? Let me
out.
see. You said The Guardian.
Yeah, The Guardian.
Yeah,
right. Not the Costner joint. It's a scary movie. It's a horror movie.
Sacrificing infant to an evil tree.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's kind of
I assume Kevin Costner was not. Was this the 1990 version?
1990.
It looks like it. Yeah. A young couple with a newborn son don't realize that their new nanny is a magical druid sacrificing infants to an evil tree. All right, let's see. We got Carrie Lowell after The Living Daylights.
The Living Daylights.
Oh, Miguel Ferrer's in this movie too. It's my guy. Teresa Randall's in it. Oh man, Xander Berkeley from 24. So you're just not feeling this movie, or what's the rating here? 5.4?
I would like to see a remake, man. I think the movie could be better, man. It was a nice little scary movie. It came out. I was 13 when it came out, so it was had a little. And I remember her old girl taking that thing up, trying to sacrifice that baby.
Oh man, the trailer's rough in this thing.
Oh, The Guardian.
Yeah.
Got you squirming a little bit.
I mean, hey, we got man from 24 here. Okay,
that's what I said. And we got my guy from RoboCop too. All right. Well, it's that time. It's 10 o'clock, so it's definitely that time. Who are your nominees for Dummies of the Week? Jace, since we wasn't sure about Chief, you got to go first.
Oh, okay. Well, my Dummy of the Week is the Emmy voters. because obviously they didn't watch any other movie besides Severance. I mean, any show besides Severance. I mean, it was, hey, who can we nominate? Are they on the call sheet for Severance? Yes. Put them on there. We'll put 10 of them on a category, and they'll still actually win. Unlike other shows where if we have 10 people in a show, all of them are going to lose out because they're splitting the votes. No. Don't worry. Severance, we'll just throw it at any name that says Severance, and they will win. Every category, Severance, we got it. We had them for every dang on thing.
Yeah,
didn't matter.
Winning a lot.
I mean, I don't care how. I mean, there are more shows than one. There is never a year where you say, you know what, we should just go with one show, and it's gonna be the best thing. And it's also gonna be a show that most people in the world are never going to see because it's on some very selective streaming platform that nobody wants to see. And hell, who wants to give Apple any more money? Actually, I do appreciate y'all giving Apple more money because I own some of it. But seriously,
conflict of interest.
But seriously, if you guys want to celebrate good drama and all this other stuff, why not nominate things that everybody can see to help your ratings to actually keep funneling more money into your system versus, well, it's on the streaming platform and, they pay better. So we're good. So for that reason and all of those reasons, that's why the Indie Voters are my Dummy of the Week.
My nominee is me for watching. Excuse me. I Know What You Did Last Summer. The update, not a remake. If you like the first two films, good news. Never watch this movie because the directors and writers don't. And they go out of their way to ruin all the fun of those first two films. No one was demanding another installment of I Know What You Did Last Summer. After the second one, like, cool, great, we're good. But these jokers are like, let's do one more long after the 90s. And it's sad. The way it's written is awful. And I just really, really, really hated this movie so much. It's my worst reviewed movie this year. It's September 17th. I do not anticipate hating another movie as much as I did this one.
I'm sorry. This Jeff called me. Was it a Sunday night? He's like, no, I'm not watching the Great Game. I want to talk about how horrible this movie is. And gave all of the details. I honestly, he spoiled it, but I have no intention of watching it. And trust me, read his review. You should know.
I do want Chief to watch it because I feel like Chief could go on like a 45-minute rant on this movie. Take notes, please. Yeah, I think you would have. I think we would all enjoy listening to you after watching that movie.
All right, Chief.
It's not even special. It's just something to endure. But I think you, sir, would make it so worthwhile. Don't listen to Jamelin. He's a bad influence. Pay no attention to JP. All right, what's your nominee, Chief?
All right. I want you to take a piece of ice from your refrigerator. Regular size piece of ice. And throw it in your microwave and hit 25 seconds. I bet in that 25 seconds, that piece of ice would still be good. Right? Because 25 seconds isn't a long time. It's not a long time. It's not. 25 seconds. Hell, I've been talking just now for 25 seconds. Not very long. The New York Football Giants had 25 seconds left to hold the Dallas Cowboys to a loss.
30 yards, baby.
I realize their kicker from the waist down is bionic. I understand that. But all you had to do was hold them for 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Right now, if a bear ran through my door, I would survive for 25 seconds. Grizzly, polar bear, whatever. 25 seconds, I'm still alive. Someone came in 30 seconds and shot it. I would still be alive. 25 seconds. That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
And Chief, you're trying to stop a team from going, let's say, 25, 30 yards. What's the best defense to use during that? Should that mean you back off at least 40 yards, right?
The old let's give them space zone. So they were, it wasn't press coverage. They were off the receivers. Shane Bowen is I can't use the words here. So I will say he is unqualified. He's unqualified to run a NFL defense. The whole game we were playing this soft off the ball coverage. We have dogs. I can see if we didn't have dogs. But when you have dogs, what do you do with dogs? You let them go hunt. Go on, boy, get them. Let them loose. Nope, not Shane Bowen. Not Shane Bowen, man. You know, get in your kennel. But there's somebody at the door trying to break in. Get in your kennel. It doesn't matter what they're trying to do. That's not no concern to us. So that's what we get. 25 seconds, man. We lost. My man hit a 102-yard field goal. I mean, I got up. He kicked it. I got up. I said, damn, that's a long field goal. Went in the kitchen, grabbed me a soda, popped it, grabbed some popcorn, came back, sat down on the couch. The ball was still going. I'm like, will it? Oh, yeah, that thing is right down the middle. Right down the middle. And the Giants are talking like, oh, we don't know what happened. You know exactly what happened. You know what happened. 37 points is not enough for the Giants to win. 37 points. You talking about Abdul Carter, they won't unleash him. They got him playing back off the ball. They got him knitting. I think he knitted a pair of booties from the mic position. Just, you know what I mean? They're not playing them. The Giants are the dummies of the week. You shouldn't have lost that game. 25 seconds left. Russ played like old Russ. And all you guys had to do was hold him for 25 seconds. And you could not do it.
Hold on.
Defense of the New York Football Giants, you are dummies of the week.
I like that you're pounding on the table.
You blew it. You let him off the hook.
Yeah,
I'm done, man.
It's not great.
All right,
Chief,
be great, man.
Absolutely appreciate you as always. Glad to have you back. Glad to see ABC was able to let you come back after putting you on indefinite hiatus for a while. Welcome back to the show, Jace. As always, pleasure having you here. Let's give a shout out to everyone else here. Mark A, David Thanos, Blake Tarpley, Rick Cage, Jalen Parks, Mark A, Aquabay, King Collector, Snake Eyes.
Mark A's wife.
Let me see. Is there anybody else? Maurice Phillips, Lawson Wallace, and let me see. Is there anybody else on this? I think I got Snake Eyes and Michael Solis. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, please forgive me. And tomorrow I'll be back on as always for another edition of Lost Figure Files. Lots of stuff to talk about. Lots of pre-orders that we'll probably stress out about getting and not getting tomorrow. But that's it for this one. Thank you all so much as always for tuning in. We'll see you next week. For now, this episode of Files Movie Files has been filed.